During the last crossing from Brazil to the Caribbean, we lost our rudder, so we cautiously sailed with 2 reefs in the main to take care of the other rudder.
Thursday evening.
Luckily, we made it until French Guiana, where we could put the spare rudder in.
The youngster's getting into the water, and Arnaud is going to tap it on the head so it comes down. The most difficult part is going to be to get the new rudder in there, in the top bearing.
Well broken.
Yeah. So luckily we have a spare rudder because of the accident in Fiji.
Starboard rudder is going to take a dive.
And then everything works fine again. And then the first couple of days we have a beautiful sail with not so much wind, but with a lot of speed with the big sails.
The wind's going all the way back to 2. Hold in the Jenniker. Put the mainsail in the middle and then 1 engine on.
And the last couple of days we have the motor.
Look at this.
This is actually a very rare moment. We decide not to go to Grenada with the rest of the group, but we decide to go straight to the Grenadines, enjoying the sun and the swimming and the turtles, of course. More than 20 years ago, we rented a catamaran, our first catamaran in St. Vincent, and we sailed this area. We met a guy who said he was building an island, and every time he passed by with his small boat, he dropped some stones and shells, and we saw a piece of land as big as a garden table, I think. And now when we came back, we saw the same guy on Happy Island, and he built this whole island himself. Very impressive, I must say. Seeing Union Island and Clifton, it felt a bit like coming home again.
Still no wind at all. We're drifting a bit on 1 engine from Union Island to Tobago Cays. It's only 4 miles. It's incredible how short all the distances are here. You can see all the islands. Look at this!
Here are nothing.
Not so impressive.
So we are invited at the Joker and his wife's boat.
Welcome.
Look at this guy's face. You saw it? Yes. He could be in Batman 5. stop at Palm Island. You were cleaning the hill? Well, it's the first mile we sailed in Grenadines. And an access here. Joost is on this ship. It'll take a couple of hours to get in vessel, where he's getting the plane to Barbados. At the last minute, Joost decided to change to this fast one, and that seemed smart. We were not sure whether this would go at all today, Saturday of Eastern. Miles. We're going around here and then in this bay. Passing Frigate Bay.
We decide to go a little bit from bay to bay, have lunch and relax. It feels like a real holiday.
Another Outremer.
In this bay we met Jean and Juliette. They are starting their world tour with their young daughter, I think it was Capucine. She's 10 years old and they have the whole trip in front of them still. So we have a nice lunch together with them and had a good time.
There's always a bigger boat.
Mark is now including some images from previous trips to the Grenadines. At that moment you could still go to Petit Saint Vincent. In the meantime the owner of the island changed and now you'll have to pay $100 per person to go ashore. I think nobody is going there anymore.
Probably Mom is going to stay.
I don't know where they're gonna go. You don't need to. Ah, really? How long were they married?
So today just 3 miles on the Zoland from Union Island to the northwest side of Mayreau. That's a bit wobbly with waves from the side. Land, that's the runway of Union Island. Well, it's incredible how steep they do their approach. Touchdown! We go around the island to the very northwest side, where is a very thin piece of land. We just read some comments on Navionics and they were not very positive. Here we're getting into the sand.
If you compare this area to the other side of the world in the Pacific, it's really crowded here with loads and loads of rental boats, but still there's a lot of atmosphere and it's really beautiful.
Vessel Bay. Ciao. We are heading for Tobago Cays again for one night.
Some images of over 20 years ago that we are here. It's still beautiful and green. That was 5 years ago and this is now.
That should be 17 lobsters.
I think you have 18 and 2 small ones. You have extras.
Okay.
And in the next episode we are going to close the loop and then we are officially completely around the world.